So, you've decided to keep a journal. That is so awesome. Today, I've got 5 tips for actually starting and staying consistent with a journal. And in the end, I actually add a bonus tip, so you're going to want to stick around for that as well. Set a time each day, whether it's when you get up, before you go to bed, while you're having lunch, wherever it is, and make that your time. Have a certain space. Having a place that you have set aside to do a task helps you to do it better because you start to associate that task with that place. So maybe for you, you have an office space that you can sit down in. Maybe it's just sitting up in bed in the evening as you get ready to go to sleep. It could be down at the kitchen table or in the living room, but find a place where you feel comfortable and you can sit down and you can write. Choose a drink. Now, this may sound weird, but having a nice cup of tea or coffee or something that you enjoy is going to add pleasure to the experience. And one of the things that we have discovered is that when we have pleasure in an experience, then we're going to continue to do it more. And it just makes things more enjoyable. So choose a drink that is appropriate for you and bring it with you to your place at your time when you're ready to journal. Tip number 4. You can gather together a series of questions or quotes or things that will help to trigger your mind when you're trying to write. One of the worst things that I've had is just staring at a blank page and there's just nothing there in my brain, and I need something to kind of trigger it. I need some kind of prompt to actually do that. And that's one of the reasons why I actually made the journals that you can get up here, because I wanted to make sure that there was a daily prompt for myself, and I thought I'm going to share those daily prompts with everyone else. I have a set of questions that I use every day, but then I've also got some special quotes or thoughts or questions in this journal that will actually prompt you to go further some days than you would on a normal day. And because they're not dated for an actual year, you can use them anytime. Don't be afraid to record the simple things. Not every entry has to be deep or profound, but it does have to be you. I know in looking at my granddad's diaries, some of the most interesting things are the little things that happen his day, or his lists of what he's going to the shops to buy, or when he's planting his seeds in his garden. Those little things that we kind of gloss over can sometimes become important later on in our lives. Hey, I'm just about to give you my bonus tip for journaling. But before I do that, I just want to encourage you that if you've been enjoying this content, just take a moment and hit that subscribe button, give it a like, or maybe even leave a comment down below. Okay, you ready for my bonus tip? Find a journaling buddy. It's always easier when you're trying to establish a habit to have someone else to come along with you. And it could even be a group of people that you get together either online or in person on a regular basis and just share some of the things that you've been learning about journaling, or maybe even share some of the things that you have written in your journal. It's amazing what you can learn from being with other people. I know that there was a group at Oxford of professors and writers that used to gather called the Inklings, and out of that group came people like J.R.R. Tolkien, C.S. Lewis, and a number of other authors. And part of the reason why they were able to develop so well in their writing is because they had that group of people around them. They knew that they were going to be sharing something on a regular basis with them. And the same thing works for us as well. We are going to learn so much more and be able to journal so much more if we've got people around us who are doing the same thing. The last thing I want to say to you is this: enjoy the journey. Have fun with it. Take some time to look and see the humor in the things that happen to you or the things that don't happen to you. Don't be afraid to wrestle with some of the difficult things that you may have. Don't hold back on celebrating the good things that happen in your life. Be yourself. And at the end of the year, you're going to have a record of your life like you've never had before, and you'll never have again, because each year is different. And if you're looking for something else interesting to watch, why not check out the video that YouTube suggests for you over here.